Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday today. It's actually Labor Day, so Riley is off work. He's out of the house with Nora running some errands, and Colin is taking a morning nap. So I have the house quiet and to myself, which is a rarity around here. And I hadn't planned on starting this weekly vlog until tomorrow. Because I was thinking everybody would be here all day, it would just be really hard to start it, and I had some things I wanted to share on the upfront of the vlog, but because the house is quiet, I figured I would just go ahead and share it now. There's Charlie Bear. Charlie Bear! Hi, Bubba. So this weekend, I found myself extremely exhausted. Every time the kids were napping, I went and laid down, and I was going to bed early and sleeping in as late as I possibly could, and I just felt like I was really, really tired. And this past week was busy, but every week is full, and it wasn't an extraordinarily busy week, so I was a little bit confused as to why I just felt so fatigued. And I was just doing some self-reflection this weekend and really just thinking through life right now, and I've just been feeling a little bit low and not super confident and not feeling like myself. That's not me, and I have found myself recently a few times in a group of friends and just feeling really insecure and really kind of speaking really unkindly to myself and just comparing, and that's really not me. I know that there's something wrong when that's what I'm doing, because that's definitely not my default. And so upon further reflection this weekend, I just think I'm not really taking care of myself very well right now. I feel like I spend so much time and effort and energy taking care of my children and my husband and my house and my business that there are sometimes like crumbs left for me, and I just feel like I'm neglecting my own self, and that's got to change. That's not going to work long term, because the fruit of that is feeling pretty low and stressed and not great. So just to be a little bit vulnerable here for a second, one thing that I was doing that was definitely making me feel like I was taking care of myself was I was tracking my meals and food intake with Weight Watchers. As you guys know, I've been talking about that for the past couple of months, and I lost up to a point about like 14 pounds. So I was doing really well, and I was just feeling better. Like I just was feeling more energetic. My clothes were fitting better. I just was feeling a lot better. But then I had a couple of weeks there where I didn't lose any weight, which is normal in weight loss. A lot of times you'll hit a plateau and you have to sort of wait to get over the plateau. And I just had no patience for it. And so I just really kind of abandoned Weight Watchers for the past few weeks because I was just frustrated that I hadn't lost weight, which obviously doesn't help. That doesn't help the issue, but it was just sort of like I felt like I was at max capacity mentally, and I couldn't deal with that, like tracking food and all of that, and then not seeing the results that I was after, even though I was still feeling better, sleeping better, all that. So I am sort of recommitting to myself and my health this week, and just giving myself a fresh start. So as you know, while Riley and Nora have been gone this morning and Colin's been napping, I like stripped our bed and washed all of those sheets. I deep cleaned our kitchen. Yesterday I went grocery shopping and got all kinds of great, delicious, healthy foods that are great for the Weight Watchers program. I'm just getting kind of resetting. I think with the beginning of September, I've always said September is like the new January. I think a lot of people say that. With back to school, it just sort of feels like, you know, we're getting back into the flow. And so I'm definitely feeling that. I actually reached out to a local personal trainer to see if I could maybe get in with her a couple of days a week. I just realized that I need some outward commitment for myself in terms of different things. So like that would be a good way for me to go and intentionally move my body. I move my body all day long, but exercise is different, of course. And so, intentional exercise. And so I'm going to try to get into some kind of small group fitness class or something like that. I could just go restart my gym membership, but I know I'm not going to go as often as I'd like, and I know I'm not going to push myself. I really do well with outer accountability. So that's kind of, I haven't heard back from her yet, but it's a, you know, it's a long holiday weekend. So when I hear back from her, I'll see about something like that. Just trying to, just recommit and get back on the bandwagon and just take care of myself. And it's so much more about that than it is losing weight. But I know that eating well, moving my body, getting enough sleep, all of those sorts of things contribute to weight loss anyway. And so there's a fly in here. And so that's sort of where my mind is right now. This fly is really obnoxious. So that's kind of where my mind is right now. And I have hesitated for the past few weeks. I've been feeling this way, and I think I just wasn't quite ready to sort of recommit. And I just gave myself the space to not. I sometimes like rebel against myself. It's like a very weird, I guess people call it like self-sabotage, but I feel like I am such a person who I'm very much a rule follower. I like to color within the lines. If someone else tells me to do X, Y, and Z, I will do X, Y, and Z. And so when I put my own parameters on myself, sometimes I will intentionally push them away because it feels like a form of rebellion when I'm really not. I'm only hurting myself by doing that, but it's like a weird mind thing. And so I find that sometimes just giving into that and just saying like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So for the past few weeks, I'm like, I don't want to do Weight Watchers. And so I just didn't. It helps me. It helps me feel like when I am making these choices, it's a choice because I'm choosing to do it for myself rather than, I don't know. I think some people can relate to that. I've talked to my mom about that because she does health coaching, and she's like, it's very common. A lot of people feel that way. They feel like they're always coloring within the lines and they're always, you know, saying yes and doing things correctly. And so then they sort of neglect themselves in an effort to not feel like they have to live within those parameters. But ultimately it only hurts them because eating, you know, more wholesome foods and moving their body and sleeping more and lowering stress is all beneficial, you know? So anyway, those are all of my thoughts as we start off and kick off this week. I'll show you a couple of different things that I have done to sort of help hold myself accountable and sort of get back on track here. I feel like there are a lot of things in my favor. One of them, big things in my favor, is that Colin is really only nursing a couple of times a day. He's nursing like before his nap, before bed, and in the morning. When he wakes up, and he's really not nursing a whole lot more than that. I would say between 3 and 5 times a day, which is a fraction of what he once did in terms of nursing. And I have mentioned before on this channel that his nursing, anytime I'm nursing a baby, when I was nursing Nora or him, I just really struggle with, I'm just really, 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 really hungry. And my body doesn't lose weight very quickly, and they obviously go hand in hand. So all of that to say, I am eager to get back into everything, and I've already had, you know, breakfast this morning and tracked it, and I feel great, and I've been moving around the house and changing the sheets and cleaning up, and I just deep cleaned the kitchen, and I'm feeling really good. And it totally is like the whole, you know, an object in motion stays in motion. I feel like once you start getting on a, you know, path of better habits, for me, it's a lot easier to stay on that path, but it's like pushing that ball up the hill the first time can be hard. And so I feel like we're doing that. We're getting back into it. So I will clearly be sharing with you throughout this week different pieces of this puzzle. Thank you for letting me be a little bit vulnerable about something I've been kind of struggling with. And here we go. Let's get back on the wagon here and sort of recommit to myself and my own health. And I will let you guys know how it goes. Welcome to our week. I just finished making my lunch for today, so I thought I would share it with you. I have a low-carb tortilla with turkey, cheese, spinach, and mustard on it. And then this is non-fat plain Greek yogurt mixed with ranch seasoning. So it's like a ranch dip, but it's just made with non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I've shared about it before. Some cucumber slices, some carrot sticks, and some veggie sticks. So there's my little lunch for the day. And I'll drink a big cup of water. Feeling great today so far. Good morning and happy Monday. It's about 7 a.m. and I'm up with just Colin, and he's eating some breakfast. And I just made my breakfast. So this is that unsweetened instant oatmeal. It doesn't have any sugar or flavor in it. And then I added frozen blueberries before I microwaved it, so it kind of makes it It does. It makes it blueberry oatmeal. I have Daniel Tiger blasting in the background, so I apologize for that. I also made this last night. This is just easy ideas that I have loved and eaten on Weight Watchers the past time that I was on it. And it's nice to be able to reference when I'm having it's a hard day. So I will leave a link to this PDF below. Of course, this is ideas that I like, and I can't eat eggs right now. Maybe ever again. I have developed an egg intolerance since I had my kids. So eggs are great breakfast. Eggs are great for all of Weight Watchers, but I can't eat them, so they're not on this list. But I'll leave a link to it below. If there's any recipes on here that you aren't familiar with, they are definitely on my plan to eat account, because these are things that we eat all the time. So that's been helpful for me for sure. I made this yesterday, and just this morning, the very first thing I did, I was like, okay, oatmeal with fruit, very first one. It's 7:41 now, and now Nora's up too. And I'm just getting my lunch and snacks prepped for the day, because I will be at work for the large part of today. First, I'm taking Charlie to the groomer, and then I'm going to work. And so I need food with me all day long. So I have a pure protein bar, the chocolate mint cookie. It's so delicious. If you like mint chocolate stuff, it's like my favorite. And then pretzels and string cheese and a wrap for lunch with some cucumbers and carrots and some of the Greek yogurt ranch dip. So that's going to be my food until dinner time, so long as it keeps me full. I try to do high protein. Of course, if I'm hungry during the day, I'll eat. But I just ate a good breakfast, and so this should be lunch and snack, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, it's about 10 o'clock now, and I took Charlie to the groomer and dropped him back off at home. Our babysitter is there with our kids, and now I'm up at my office about to dig into some work for the day. So something really fun that I launched yesterday is Instagram subscriptions. So if you've been seeing these on Instagram, basically you can subscribe to your favorite creator on Instagram, and you will get exclusive access to that person's content. So I set up subscriptions yesterday, and it's been so fun already. So what I'm offering with my subscriptions is the chance to be able to connect and message one-on-one. So after you subscribe to me, I'm gonna go ahead and follow you on Instagram so that I can get to know you as well. And that way we can DM on Instagram and chat. So I've been chatting with different subscribers all morning. It's been so fun getting to know them. They've been sending me pictures of their families and their pets, and it's just been great. It's been really fun. And this morning I, on Instagram, did an hour-long subscriber exclusive Q&A. So people sent in questions, and I answered all of their questions. And it's just really been so much fun. I've been craving that kind of community atmosphere, that like small group connection point with my content. And this is a great way to do it. So if you want to subscribe to me on Instagram, you'll want to go to my Instagram profile, which is at Blair Blogs, BLAIRBLOGS. And you'll see on my profile, there's a button that says subscribe. So you'll just go click subscribe, and it's $4.99 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive day in the life content, exclusive Q&As. We will get to message back and forth. So I think it's going to be really a fun community. I can start group chats with people in my subscriber group. So anyway, if you're interested, you can go ahead and do that. And I look forward to meeting you, getting to know you, hanging out with you there on Instagram. It is just filling my cup this morning. This kind of one-on-one, get to know you community situation. I'm just really loving it. So I have lots and lots of work to do today. I have had lots of orders come in over the long weekend, so I've got all that to do. I just want to say thank you so much for letting me kind of pour my heart out and just really do a pulse check yesterday when I was filming, just sitting up in our front room. I found that to be very cathartic, and ever since I filmed that clip, I've just felt a lot more focused and a lot more clear about the things that I'd like to change and the routines that I'd like to implement and the habits that I'd like to start tracking moving forward. So I feel really good about that. I am going to get back to work here, but I thought I would say good morning, happy Tuesday. It feels like a Monday because yesterday was Labor Day, but it's Tuesday, so let's dive into it. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It's actually almost noon now, and if you can hear the water running, Nora asked to take a bath, and Colin is down for his morning nap, so she just wants to play in the water, and I said that's fine. So we're running a little bath for her, and I'm just sitting here keeping an eye on her. But I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and check in. So last night was, I don't even know the last time I checked in. All day yesterday was like push your foot all the way down on the gas pedal like all day long. It was just checking tons of things off of my list, getting lots of things done for work. I ended up staying up and working on my computer here until probably about midnight. 11:30 or midnight, and after the kids went down, Riley went back up to work for 3 or 4 hours himself. It's just the busy time of year for both of us. So that's all fine and good, and that's not unusual, especially at this time of year. But then Colin woke up wide awake at 4 a.m. and I nursed him and rocked him and nursed him and rocked him, and he would not go back down. So Riley tried, and Riley finally got him back down, but by that point it was like 5 and he woke up at 6. So I'm like, we're both just like really tired today, especially because we were working late anyway, but it is what it is. Hopefully he takes a really good long nap. I already had some coffee this morning, and I'm feeling really good. I also totally know that because I've been eating so many more fruits and vegetables, I've been drinking lots of water, I've just been eating a lot better than I had been. As you know, I've recommitted to my health this week. I feel more energetic for sure. So I'm grateful for that. I'm just grasping at whatever I'm grateful for because I'm feeling pretty exhausted today. So Riley has a lot of work to do today, but I think I might, when he comes home for lunch, I might pop up and get a little bit of work done myself for like an hour or two. And then maybe this evening, and then tomorrow. It's this time of year, it's like, I don't know, probably from September through December, we probably do triple or quadruple the sales we do in all the other months of the year combined. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. So, are you having fun? So that's where I am on this lovely morning, afternoon almost, but I'll stop talking because I'm just rambling. I'm so tired. I can't get my ducks in a row as far as my thoughts are concerned. I will check in a few hours. Here's what Colin and I are having for lunch. Nora hasn't gotten up from her nap yet, but she will have similar choices. So this is Colin's little water, and he is having some cut up grilled chicken from last night, some black beans, some green beans, and some cut up canned pear. And then I'm having some leftover grilled chicken from last night, some leftover rice from last night with green beans, and some roasted sweet potatoes. So that's going to be a yummy lunch for us. It's about 3:30 now, and Riley just got home, and he just didn't take lunch until now. So he's doing like a super late lunch. And he's just going to stay home while I go and work for 2 or 3 hours, and then we'll meet up for dinner. And then after we put the kids down for bed, he's going to go back up and work some more. That's how it's gonna go today. So right before I came out here to drive, I got my little afternoon iced coffee. It's not as happy of a color as it is when I'm using like half and half. This is 2% milk, but you know, it is what it is. So let's go. Hey guys, it's about 8:30 right now, and I just got both of the kids to bed. It's been a long day. I got so much done though up at Riley's studio, and then I went over to my office for a little while, and I got just so much done. So that's a huge relief. It's always so nice to check things off the list. We will have our babysitter for some time tomorrow, so hopefully I can finish off the rest of what I'm doing. But because I just am the kind of person that sometimes takes on perhaps a bit too much, what I'm doing right now is not only managing the influx of orders for our fall line, our football line, soon to be our holiday line. There's like all kinds of stuff going on with that. But then also I am currently in the process of building my own website for Blair Lamb Design. It is going to be so cool. If I can, I'll show you a little preview right here. It's going to be so neat. So I hired my designer who did my branding, Ashley Brown. I'll leave her information below if you are a business owner and you would like to work with her. She's incredible. But I hired her to build out the framework of my new site and to do the branding all over it. But now it's my job to import all of my different listings and all of the information and all of the text and all of the just everything, all of the other things outside of like the framework. So it's like she built the house and now I'm furnishing the house. And so she actually completed this project around this time last year. And my goal was to, originally I was like thinking I would launch my fall line on my own website, and then I thought, well, last year I thought, oh, I'll do holiday, oh, in the new year. Well, here we are a year later and I never did it, because the reality is it is hours and hours and hours and hours of work. But it is going to be so worthwhile because there are some restrictions to selling on the Etsy platform, which is where I've been since 2016, March of 2016, when I first started my shop. Some of those restrictions include the fact that you can only sell things that you have created. You are not meant to resell like other items that you've acquired wholesale, or like legally under Etsy's like rules, you're not supposed to put together like a gift basket of a whole bunch of different things that you didn't create or whatever. And so even though there are a lot of people that do that, I was always unsure what that would look like, and I wasn't sure how I would lay that out on my Etsy shop the way it was set up. Well, the way that this new shop will be set up, I will have hopefully home goods. I'm planning on having some of my favorite candles and like little home decor items, some throw pillows and things that are seasonal, as well as some jewelry. Like I love really dainty jewelry, some fun beaded bracelets. I think I'll probably eventually expand into offering some kids clothing, not just clothing that I am making up at my studio, but some things that like complement that and go with that. So maybe some loungewear, some baby pajamas, because I'm obsessed with baby pajamas. I just have so many ideas. But the first step is to import, what I already have and get that all set up and looking good, so that I can, go from there and start launching these other products. My goal, and I'm saying this here on this vlog to try to hold myself accountable, is to, with my holiday line launch this year in 2022, to launch this website. And so that will be really exciting. That will be really exciting. Also, with having my own shop, individual and apart from Etsy, I will be able to offer gift cards, which is something that has been requested by customers for years. So you can send your spouse, your mom, your best friend my way if you want a gift card to Blair Lamb Design for your birthday or Christmas or whatever. Or if you know someone who loves my shop or would love it but hasn't tried it yet, you can send them one. So I am so excited. I was designing the gift cards last night. I'm so excited. So there's tons of things about this project that I'm thrilled for. But it's just one of those things that's going to take a lot of time. I mean, I've done like 5, 6, 7 listings, and it has been hours. Because what I'm doing is you can select, like, let's say you want a medium short sleeve blue spruce comfort colors shirt and you want Homebody Forever embroidered on it. When you select that at checkout, what I'm creating is the ability for you to select that, and then for an image, a mock-up of what that shirt will look like to then display for you, so that you can actually picture very easily what exactly you are ordering, the color and the sleeve length and all of that, and how that will look with your design that you've chosen. So it's going to be really, really cool. Like there's so much more I can do because I'm building it myself, you know, rather than what Etsy has to offer. So anyway, that is the story of what is taking up all of my time. So like when the kids were napping today for an hour and a half, I was like online trying to like set up these listings. And now that they're asleep, I'm going to go ahead and get myself ready for bed and get back to it. So it's a really exciting project. It's a big project, but it's going to feel so good once it's done. And then I will have the ability to add these really cool things to my shop. And I think it's going to be really neat to expand my product offerings. I especially love gift giving. So the idea of being able to put together gift boxes that people could buy for others, or gift like ideas that include maybe some of the things that I create, you know, my garments, but then also some other things that I've purchased from other, you know, brands. Like I just think that's so cool. Plus the gift card aspect of it is just going to be really neat. So all in all, I am very, very, very excited about launching that soon. One more thing about my new shop that I am super thrilled about is that I will have the ability to offer subscriptions. I have dreamed for years about offering a seasonal subscription box that has, like, for example, in the fall, it would have like a candle, a sweatshirt from that would have an exclusive design on it. And of course, when you would sign up for the subscription, you would input your size, so you would get your correct size. So you would get like a sweatshirt, a candle, a mug that had an exclusive design on it, and maybe like, you know, tea or coffee from a really cool brand, or just like something you hear where I'm going. Like I think that would be so fun, but it would be a surprise. You wouldn't know what was going to come in the subscription. So you would sign up for the fall box or the winter box or the spring or the summer box, and you would just put in like your size, and then you would get it. That would be so fun. So I'm getting ahead of myself here. I need to finish getting it set up, but my goal is to do it by the time we launch holiday this year. And it's like mid-September now, and I'm trying to launch that by probably mid-October. So I have about a month. If not then it will be New Year's, but I'm really hoping to get it in order. I think I can do it. It's gonna be cool. Anyway, I feel like I have been just ultra chatty in this vlog and not shown you a lot of things other than my face talking. So I apologize if that's been boring, but I just have a lot I'm trying to say this week apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna get to all these things, but I've had a great day. I'm tired, but it's been a good day. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Thursday. I am up at my office, as you can see, and I am already cracking on packaging orders for today. And I was in the middle of one and thought, oh, I haven't even opened my camera, turned on my camera, whatever. It was another night of very little sleep last night, so I'm like a bit tired this morning, but such is life. But I'm gonna get to work. Good morning, happy Thursday. Good morning, it's Friday. I have like a rat tail on one side and whatever this is on the other side. Oh my gosh, it's almost noon. I'm still in my like loungewear PJ set. I keep waiting for for there to be a calm moment for me to pick up the camera when I'm pulled together, and I don't know that that's gonna happen until much, much later today. So I'm just picking up the camera now. The house is a complete disaster. My to-do list is like a mile long. That's not totally true. I just feel like I have a lot to do. Riley always jokes that it's easy to watch the kids and care for the kids if you don't try to get anything else done, and he is spot on. Like if all I am concerned about is just taking care of the kids, making sure they're fed and clean and happy, it's tiring, but it's okay. If I try to do like a single load of laundry, meal prep, literally anything else, instantly it's really hard. So he is totally right. I don't feel like holding this up. I'm gonna rest it. All right, I have you guys resting up here on my fireplace mantle. So my mom is coming into town today. She should get here around dinner time. I'm really looking forward to it. She's only coming for the weekend, but it's gonna be great like the long weekend. She's coming through Monday. Great, but it'll be good to see her. But I need to wash the guest room bedding and make the bed and deep clean the guest room, like vacuum and wipe it all down, just get it reset and ready for her because it's not. And same thing with the guest bathroom, and then wash all those towels. And then tomorrow it's my turn in my I have like it's like a dinner club, but we meet at noon on Saturdays about once a quarter, and it's my turn. And I have so much prep to do for that. The house needs to be cleaned because I'm having like 8 of my girlfriends over, everybody that's in this dinner club. So I need to like clean the house, meal prep, which is a lot of different things because the whole idea is like you do like a big like feast type of thing. And I have a few other friends bringing, like one person's bringing the salad, one person's bringing the dessert, but I'm ultimately responsible for most of it, so I need to do all of that. I need to take a shower and get myself together because like clearly, when I'm saying these things out loud, it doesn't feel like that many things, but in my head right now, I feel like I am like treading water, barely. I'm sure I can get it all done. The good news is that it's my mom coming, so if the sheets are still in the dryer when she arrives, we can put them on the bed together, and that will be just fine. So those are all the things that are on my mind today, but I'm really looking forward to my mom coming this week, and I'm really looking forward to my like dinner club thing tomorrow. That's gonna be really fun. It's always really fun. I can't believe it's been a year. Were you watching last year when I was doing Vlogust and I was vlogging every day of August? And I went out to my friend who lives out on a ranch in the country, and she has like her own animals and veggies, and she did like roasted chicken. Do you remember that? That's this same group of women. And that was last year's like fall one, was that day, whatever day that was in August, I think it was late August last year. And now we're doing that one this year. It's already been a whole year. I was big and pregnant. I remember I was wearing like that coral orangey dress. It was one of the very few things that I could still fit over my body. So anyway, okay, I think I probably should go ahead and wrap up this vlog here because I feel that I have just put the camera on various surfaces and just talked to the camera for many, many minutes this week. But I hope you enjoyed this super chatty vlog. I definitely enjoy and appreciate your listening ear. I am planning on probably vlogging this weekend all of the fun things. When my mom's here, I'd like to decorate for fall with her, so maybe I'll do a little video of that or something of that nature. And then this fall themed dinner club moment, I would like to film a little bit maybe of that. So just various things coming up and here and there and whatever. So I'll also link this loungewear below. This is my favorite thing ever. I have it in 4 colors now, and I wear it pretty much every single night. It is so comfortable. It's so nice. I love it. And I don't feel as schleppy. My mom always says that, schleppy. Like I don't feel as like hot messy when I'm wearing like a matching loungewear set, even though it's noon and I still haven't even brushed my teeth yet. So there you go. Make sure to subscribe to me on Instagram, which is different than following me on Instagram. I was talking about it a little earlier. It has been so much fun. Every person who subscribes to me, I follow them back on Instagram, so I get to see all of the things you guys are posting and comment on them and engage with you and talk to you. We've been talking about upcoming Disney stuff, and we've been talking about like decorating for fall. We did like a Q&A. We've been doing all these fun things, and it's exclusive content for subscribers only. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link below. But if you go to my Instagram, it just says subscribe and you click on it. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Thank you for letting me chat to you so very much this week, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. A little encore presentation of Nora reading Not a Box.
Why you in the box? I'm not a box. Why you in the box? I'm not a box. Why you in the box? I'm not a box. Why you in the box? I'm not a box. Hmm. I know box. And why you want the box? I know box. The end.
Well done.